bygone age, knights and legends upon a stage, stealing honor, old world flame, born too late yet still the same, bonds unsforged that never fade, all of these friends blade to blade, when chaos reigns from shattered skies, he only smiles, steady eyes. He never roars, he still stands tall, a silent shield when shadows fall. Quietly noble, they'll felt true, a timeless knight in a world brand new. Still in the storm, sharp in the fight, breed a buddy, steadfast all night. Quietly know, silly and bold, every true bond will never be sold. Under the moon where the wild hearts grow, you belong with us more than you know. He guards his friends like ancient law, unspoken vows none can thaw. Chosen family, bloodless yet bound, side by side, no backing down. Anime knights, a shinobi's way, Naruto showed him the path of delay. Strength isn't loud, it waits, it sees, a patient blade, a steady breeze. So sing for noble, calm and brave, a wandering night, the stars would say. Hands that nurture dreams of steel, a breed of buddy forever real. Quietly noble, hear this truth, you were never lost, only en route. The path was long, the night was loud, but you were always meant to be found. Unfolding the cadence, transcending the silence. The walls were built of should and must, coated in layers of societal dust. I was told to think before you speak, so I mastered silence heavy and bleak. I thought the world had just one face, one narrow path, one static grace. But then the borders began to bleed. I saw the flower, not the weed. 1,000 maps for 1,000 lands. Beauty is held in different hands. What one soul treasures, another might fear, but every perspective is welcome here. From the gold of the sun to the silver of rain, there is no standard, there is no same, except in the shift, the new way of seeing is the only way to expand our being. We're freeing our hearts from the fear of the same, sharing our truth through the wind and the rain. We're growing together, finding words that are clear, replacing the silence as we draw near. No fear of the stumble, no fear of the wall. Together we'll talk and transcend it all. I thought that silence was a friend until I learned how we process and end by speaking through the haze of maybe and might, until the uncertainty turns into light. I trade a silent image for the words I can feel, to dwell in the friction that makes the truth real. How can I know the world through your eyes if I'm still trading presence presents for polished disguise. I used to stay silent when the words wouldn't come, beating my heart like a muffled drum. But now I will speak through the fog and the maze until your different light sets my spirit ablaze. I'll speak and I'll stumble, I'll reach and I'll climb until I say exactly what I mean this time. Precision and truth is a hard-won grace, and I'm finally looking it in the face. Unfolding the cadence, transcending the silence. They say a painting's worth 1,000 words, but in that silence, understanding is blurred. 1,000 words to touch your soul, where understanding finally makes us whole. No matter the hours or how long it takes, I'll talk through the colors till they turn into day. I'll seek understanding clear, deep and true, where you find me and I understand you.
Make sure to have the sound too. Yeah. A high five sound? For sure, for sure. Good morning. My God, Poison! I didn't even know you'd be awake right now, Poison.
Your weakness is pathetic.
Why are you awake right now, Poison? Oh no. Oh, Poison will be so happy his song's on. I gotta go. I can't stay for this song, can I? That's fine. It is a beautiful song. Absolutely gorgeous. Why are you mad? Poison, I hate to tell you this, I think I'm gonna disappear for like a week. So, you're already mad, you might as well be more mad right now, right? Why are you mad, bestie? What's wrong? What the problem is? Thank you, Kitty Toes. Alright, why are we acting out? What's going on, guys? Why are we all upsetty? Now I'm pissed? Don't be mad, bestie. What's wrong? Tell me your woes, bestie. Here you go. You can have a crash out card if you'd like. Thank you, Shadow, for being a good boy. 10 stream streak. Thank you, Shadow. Yeah, Poison, this is your relaxing song. How dare you? That's okay. I'm going to be making more music. Poison, you never answered me the last 3 times I've asked. Do you want to help me with the music, or would you rather I make it by myself? I think I'm realizing.
You mind if I have some of your tasty beverage to wash?
Don't worry, I have water too. I think I'm realizing that I have not been getting enough outdoor time this year. And usually, you know, over the last, multiple years, I've been very alone during the summer. No, your help is writing. And no, you don't have to pay the subby.
I will send you to
I'll get
Jesus.
my own. Or I'll send you money for it if you really want it to be through yours. But I'm asking more, do you want to help me actually write it? You do help. You wrote this song without me. You wrote so many songs without me. What do you mean? You don't want to help? That's okay. You don't have to. No. Oh, I see. Okay. Oh, so you really are grumpy. Bestie. Bestie, I'm always here to talk. You're feeling sad. You're not stupid. Okay, you're having a really bad day. All right, bestie. Come here. Come here. Get some uppies. You can sit on my lap if you'd like. I know. I'm feeling down too. I get it. I honestly wasn't even sure I was gonna pop on. I was gonna tell you guys, we're gonna get through this week and then I think I need a little bit of time. Not away from the Discord, but probably just a week without streaming. Just to like go outside more and do some hiking, be in nature. I know Allie tried so hard to get me to go camping, and I felt so bad, but it was north of her, which is too far from me. So I can't live. Bessie, I'm not. Listen. Adult nap me from work. Why are you so sad? You know what you can do, mistress? What's that? See, this song literally just said, it's okay to rest, it's okay to be still. I've been applying for so many jobs, and I've gotten tons of callbacks, but it's like, either it's the work that I'm not really interested in, like, I feel like it's gonna have to be a good job, for me to say yes to a full-time thing away from home, because I have my 2 jobs that are here at home, it's comfortable, I get to work at my own pace. I don't have to, you know, talk to a manager. Like, I teach my own stuff at my own pace. And so I've just been applying to a lot of different things in different states, even just to see what's out there. If there's something that would. Oh, dear God, Poison. You know, just to see if there's anything that would be out there to kind of draw me away from the state, even. Jesus. And I feel as though, you know, so far I haven't really found anything, but I've been working my ass off, applying and looking for things, and I feel like I kind of need a break from that too. I've been like stressing myself out because I went for that one job and got into it, I was doing it, and I was like, I don't feel comfortable with this. It didn't feel right for a couple different reasons, and you know, I feel like almost a little bit of a failure because of that, but, you know, I am standing by my morals and my choices, and, you know, I think I made the right choice, it's just, it's hard, you know? And I know that I'm very lucky. I'm so lucky. I have 2 jobs, so I can work at home. Maybe I don't have the insurance I need right now, and maybe they don't pay as well as they should, but it's better than having nothing. And you know, I'm trying to remind myself that I'm very lucky and I should take advantage of the time that I am given. You know, like, I'm extremely lucky and privileged to be able to have the amount of time that I do to stream or to go outside and spend, you know, an afternoon working under a tree. And I should do that more. So I think I just need to like recenter myself a little bit and take that space that I haven't been giving myself to just sit and be. And I also, you know, I want to be a good role model for others too, to remind them that it's okay to not always be on the move.
It's a pretty wolf attack.
Hi, Al.
It's my waifu, Almy.
Hello, Almy. How's it going, baby girl? But yeah, it's just been a lot lately. I think I've been holding myself a little bit too high of a standard of like go 24/7, and in doing so I've kind of been cheating myself out of just being, you know. Everyone is allowed to just be sometimes. We are not products of our you know, how productive we are. We're not just our productivity, right? We're allowed to just be. And sometimes I'll say that to other people and I forget it for myself. And you know, that's not healthy, it's not great. So I want to do better. But anyway, yeah, that's my own spiel. Last night I was struggle bussing a little bit, just kind of in my own head, and it sounds like now Poison might be a little bit in his own head. If you're having a rough day, just know that you are not alone, that it is okay, and you know, even if you feel like you can't show up in the ways that you always want to, you are valid and okay. In my head. Well, I'm always in your head, Poison, because I own it. Oh, it's going down. No, calm down. Okay. Let me quickly sound alerts. How is everyone doing? Give me a little update. How we're feeling today. Yeet. How is Shadow? How is Poison? How is Alm and Kitty Toes? Except. How come? Sound alerts once in a while will fuck up and I can't get to my dashboard. There we go. Sometimes I have to reload it like 3 times in order to get to my dashboard, and I'm not really sure what that's about or why. Okay. Go to the chill one. Channel points. We go to the chill one. Good enough. So we're gonna be, hi Kit, good morning. Awake. I need an emergency vac. Oh, for emergency VC? Okay. Poison needs emergency VC time. Alright, Poison. I have succumbed to the VC. I am here if you would like to speak. Oh, there hims be. Okay. What's up, bestie?
Nothing. Just want to say hi.
Oh, hi, good morning. How are you this morning?
Good.
Yeah?
How are you, knowing the fact that you lost the game?
Fuck. Poison. I just woke up. All I've done this morning is make coffee, and I haven't had enough coffee. That's not true. I took a allergy pill again because guess what? I was sneezing like 5 billion goddamn times. So I haven't had enough coffee to deal with that yet. Okay, I can't lose the game. You have to suck it up, boy.
Nope, you already lost.
Damn it.
So did everybody in chat. Don't worry. You're not the only one.
Man. Well, Kitty Toes lost it too then. At least I'm not alone. That's good. Alright.
Wow, so your chat doesn't matter? That's crazy.
Oh no, my chat matters. I'm just saying, like, alone in the VC with you who made me lose the game. You're the terror, the monster here. Monster dragon.
That's why I'm a monster. Ready to bring my looks to this bestie?
Are you saying that I would call you ugly? I thought you knew me better than that. Yeah, why would I call you ugly? That's so mean.
Well, last time you called me a piece of shit.
What the fuck? I don't want to call you a piece of shit. Also, I'm gonna get my own subby. Yeah, I'm gonna get my own music, and then you can help me write it, and we can sit in a chat, and we can talk about music. It'll be great. I can show you all the renditions, and you can show me yours. Well, you're the one who said. Acknowledge nothing. I love you, kid.
No, I said.
You said the only thing, and I quote, that I'm good for is money.
I didn't say money, I just said...
Is that not what you meant? I just want you for your time and energy. But you know, if you don't want to give it, that's okay too. He called himself ugly. I know. How dare you?
Well, you agrees. This is crazy.
I would not agree with you. What the fuck? All right, bestie. Listen, okay. You better not talk. Don't yell at Kit either.
I'm not yelling at Kit.
Oh, good. Okay, just making sure. All right, bestie. I'm gonna go play Beacon Pines, and then you can fight me about music later if you want. Why? Why not? Did you take a nap today?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
I took a lot of naps. Yeah, be more specific. Which one? The one at work, the one at home, the one on the way home.
Did you sleep once you got home?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, Anyway, I love you all the much. I love you too, kitty toes.
Okay.
Okay, I'm
Wait.
gonna go play my game. Bye.
Okay.
Mwah.
Sure. Enjoy
Hey,
the
are you
game.
gonna stream?
No, no.
Okay.
No reason to.
Uh,
I might. I
well,
don't know.
if you do, can you make sure you let me
Maybe.
know?
No.
Kit says
You know what?
yes, so I guess you have to listen. You have to make sure that you do what the queen wants, okay? The queen gets everything the queen wants. Right, Kit? If Kit wants a poison stream, Kit gets a poison stream.
If Kit was in the last poison stream, they would have the answer to demand that, but she wouldn't dare. She was in your side of the stream.
She popped into yours, I'm sure. Kit always does. Besides, Kit was working, don't even start with me. I'm gonna beat your booty if you ever make Kit feel bad. Speaking of which, let me know if you stream.
Great. Thank you for reminding me.
Okay, love you,
I gotta say.
bye.
Love you, boy.
Alright, chat. It's back to being you and me and you. Are you ready to listen to some more story time? I'm ready. I love this game so much. I mean, I've already said it like 5 times. Except out of juror summons. Yes, that's true. That's true. Let me know how that goes, by the way. I want to know if you have to end up going or if you're free. Free to do as you please. I was doing work. I could keep jumping. You couldn't keep jumping back and forth. You're totally okay, Kit. Don't worry. Poison's just a little upsetty spaghetti today. As he said. He said he's upsetty spaghetti. Pecan pipes. Oh, that's right. It's not on Steam. I keep every time. You know, chat, somebody remind me, like, make a little note to be like, hey, mistress, the game you want to play is on Epic. You little biscuit. Also, Shadow has Fall Guys now, and it is a free game for anyone who is curious. Free, it's on Epic Games, you can get it. You can play cross-platform if it is something that you would want to play with me and my friends and my fam. Feel free to let me know. You guys are more than welcome. We can, do trade-offs, whatever. And then I'm thinking, before the end of summer, one of these next couple weeks, I'm going to be doing a Jackbox party on a Friday night. So stay tuned for that. On a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being worst day, 10 being best day, I would say it's like a 6 or 7. Okay, good. So it's a pretty good day for Shadow. I'm probably gonna call out of work tonight so I can just relax. That's a good idea, yeah. Especially if you have to be there for a long time. Good luck, Kit. We are all rooting for you. Okay. Alright, and controller acquired.
Rollo swaggered past the chair which propped up the slumping Highland Oliver.
Poison! I love the sound of that freaking dog. It's so fun. Okay. Alrighty.
Without even looking at his captive, he began with a long, blustery drawl.
Alright, so remember, last time we went through the whole story of using, what was it? Using chill, because we didn't have hard yet. So in order to get hard, we had to go back to break, right? We had the storm break so that we could go here and do chill, and then we couldn't do hard, which made us lose. So then we had to go back once we acquired Rumble from this. We used Rumble in order to get here with hard. So now we've acquired hard, we're using it, we're going to be a tough guy, or rather Rollo is going to be a tough guy. I love you too, Kit. Okay, I'll catch you later. Hoping for the best for you, sending you all of our love. Get hard? Yeah, we got hard. Yeah, we got hard. Thanks, Poison. Really quickly, I'm always trying to figure out how we want to do this. There, that might be good. Well, 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 Mr. Tolliver.
Mr. Tolliver remained motionless. Rollo spun around to face him. He'd clearly expected to rouse Mr. Tolliver with his booming voice.
Mr. Tolliver.
Beck and Luca gave each other an unsure glance. Rollo slammed his fist on the table.
I said, Mr. Tolliver!
He grabbed the table lamp and beamed it onto the unconscious face. Mr. Tolliver groaned and slowly lifted his head.
Oh my god, don't shake. Why are you shaking? Oh. It's Shiv, bestie. I can't even braid. Hey, you tried.
He recoiled with a muddled, weary squint.
What in the
The
world?
chair wobbled as he attempted to straighten up.
Who's there?
Mr. Tolliver could only make out rough shapes through the glaring light. With a gruff tone, Rollo hoped to both conceal his voice and intimidate.
I love Rollo. Rollo's so sick. I'll be asking the questions here, punk. Now hold on. Let's just calm down. Oh, I am calm. Calm as a carrot in dirt. As for you, looks like you're
The
sweating.
doubtful expression on Beck and Luca's faces transformed into awe.
We can't do this my way, or... Well, let's just say I've never needed another way.
Rollo, hitting his stride, was now channeling every
so
detective
cute.
trope his memory could recall. He slammed the table again.
Now dance! What? I don't even...
Mr. Tolliver's voice became desperate. He was nearly in tears.
You've tied me down. How on earth could I dance? Dance with your mouth, punk. Spill the beans. What are you doing punking around this house? I'm here to help Juniper. To make sure everything's ready. Oh, so you're in cahoots with Gran. Gran?
Mr. Tolliver was in a daze, now more confused than ever.
Gonna help her blow up the festival, huh? Blow up the festival? Good lord.
He shook his head, feeling more and more dizzy.
No, you've got it all wrong. Where is she now? She's headed to the source. Source? What's the source? It's where...
His voice faded to a whisper.
Oh god. The town began. Where it all began. What is Operation What is Operation Sparkplug?
With that, Mr. Tolliver passed out cold. Rollo swung around with a repentant
How are you gonna
grimace.
do good cop, tough cop, hard cop if they just pass out? The fuck? Why are you clipping? What did you? What the fuck? Nothing happened. What happened? Okay, well, I don't know. Damn, Rollo. I think you went a little too hard on him. What did he say about the source? It's where the town began? Love! Oh, thank you. Thank you for the love. Thank you, Poison. We need more information. Yeah, but we'd better not push Mr. Tolliver any farther. Is there anyone else who might know more? What about the History Museum? It just got set up for the festival. Nah, that tent was put up by the Valentines. Everything they do is just a bunch of fluff to glorify themselves. Is there any more... Why do you keep clipping that? Is there anything more reliable? The library. If there's any information about the source thing, Kato can help us find it. let's go get some answers. Go! This is a dang nice library. Hell yeah, it is. Thanks, we work hard on it. Aren't you a little too adorable to be a librarian? Adorable. Acquired. Yippee! Kato hung out here so much, eventually they gave him the set of keys. I just keep an eye on the place for Mrs. Novak sometimes. They got you working for free? It's quiet and I get access to all the books I can read. What more could a person want? Fair enough. What can I do for you all? We need a favor. I already told you and Rolo. I can't put you any higher on the wait list for the next Hank Atomic. And if you're here with more candy, I'll have you know I can't be bought. Call it a personal code of conscience. Actually, we're looking for stuff to do some research. Now you're speaking my language. What are you looking for? That's the thing. We sort of don't know. What do you got on the history of the town? There's the county record archives. What are those? Births, deaths, newspaper clippings, and stuff like that. Pretty boring reading, but they all do go the way back to when the town was founded. Great. We'll start there. Let's go! We got
Chapter
knowledge! Alright.
6 feet under, 3 towns over. The kids spent the rest of the afternoon combing through dusty piles of old county records, desperately searching for anything that could help them make sense of Mr. Tolliver's cryptic utterance.
What had he said again? Gran was going to the source. Where the town was started?
Luca tried to shake the thought of Gran's basement, but his focus wavered. Explosives, messages hidden in jam, dossiers on various town figures, and a corkboard threaded with photos. Gran was the only family he had left. He still couldn't bring himself to believe the worst. But the old map with the symbol of explosives in town square made that difficult. As the sun began to set, the kids were no closer to the truth.
Damn. If I have to read any more records, my eyeballs are gonna pop. We have to keep digging. If I dig another word, I'm gonna end up in one of those asinine death records. Rollo Cotter lived a full and wonderful life, till he read so much boring crud that his brain oozed out of his ears.
Rollo shut his book with an assertive nod.
If you've got a better idea, spit it out. You sound like my sister. Keep pushing your luck, pal, and it won't be boring county records that kill you. I'll put you in the obituaries myself.
Rollo muttered under his breath.
You're a county record. Really? That's the best you've got? When I'm done with you, you'll be the footnote in history. Just like...
Beck slammed her finger down on the open page before glancing down to read.
J. Hartford here. I'd love to see you try. Hey. We're a little tired here. Let's just take a minute and...
Something tickled the back of Luca's mind.
Wait, what was that name, Beck? In the obit, J. Hartford. From the Bookfield Tribune 8 years ago. That can't be right. What is it? J. Hartford? That's my grand's name, Juniper Hartford. Maybe there were 2 J. Hartfords? Mrs. Hartford is survived by her young daughter, E. Hartford. My mom's name is Eleanor. Okay, this is getting creepy. What the fuck? If your grand is 6 feet under the 3 towns over, Then who am I living with?
The question hung in the air.
What the fuck? Do you think she just pretended to die? Like as a way to not, you know, to go unnoticed or something? Alright, gang. I gotta close up for the night.
Beck rubbed her eyes.
How late is it? Almost 10. Oh crap, Pa's gonna kill me. I gotta go. Yeah, my parents will be worried sick. Okay, let's meet up as early as we can at the festival tomorrow. What are you gonna do about the unconscious man in your basement? I'll think of something. Dun dun dun!
Luca's heart was pounding as he approached
Wait, they
the
left
house.
him down there with his gran? Isn't his gran gonna wonder what the fuck is going on? Okay, so let's wrap up what we know. Gran was wearing the hazmat suit, talking with Eris Valentine. So somehow they're working together. Also, the guy in the basement was the guy who was out at night meeting with her. And one other person, I don't remember who. Oh, I think it might have been the gal from the store that we dropped off the jam to as well. So those three are in cahoots. We don't know exactly what they're doing, but they're in cahoots. And then Gran got the hazmat from Eris Valentine, went to that old shack. Someone else is also wearing the hazmat suit, and I think there was one other person who said that they got the hazmat suit too. It's simple. The one answer that explains everything is... That was perfect timing. Thank you, Shadow. Yeah, so we'll see how it goes, obviously. Yeah, that is clip-worthy. That was really cute. But yeah, obviously we haven't gotten there, but yeah, there's so many like little question marks going on. And remember, friends, at some point, this part of the story will probably also kick us out. We have used both of those now, but on this side of the realm, right, where we went to, shits, chill, blah, 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 where we chose strange. This story is about the strange. So we acted strange, or we had Beck act strange to the bullies. Then the bully fell in the soup. We got stuck. Remember, we got chased by the clipboards and all that. And then we had to go back to another side on this, over here. So here we have yet to use tickle, where Beck tickles the bullies. Then when we are chased by the clipboards and everything, on this side, we didn't use flight. We stayed to fight, and then we talked with the evil guy and the clipboards at the treehouse, tried to fight them, lost, and lost as well. Alright. So yeah. We don't know all of the things yet. We'll get there, though. We'll get there. We're getting there slowly. Luca's heart was pounding as he approached the house.
If he was lucky, Gran, or whoever it was, hadn't gotten back yet. And of course, there was Mr. Tolliver tied up and unconscious in the basement. Dealing with him would be the first order of business. Luca shook out his arms to calm his nerves before entering.
I can't believe they just left him down there. Like, you could have... Oh, but see, if Gran's home...
He held perfectly still, tempering his breath, and listened closely.
Here's the question. Did Gran pretend to die so that she would go unnoticed, so she could accumulate knowledge for a long time? Is this not really her Gran? Couple possibilities.
She was asleep.
Or she came back to life somehow. I mean, the stuff in the soil and the water, it's obviously bad juju, right? Like, it's not good stuff. It's got some bad connotations to it because it essentially turns people into monsters. It's gotten rid of all the insects and everything, so clearly it's toxic. But then the new business for the Harvest Festival came in, And they were like, oh, they cleaned the water and everything out. Or did they? The tree alternate choice is a main driving force behind wanting 100% in this game. It's so worth it. Oh, I'm going to be getting as much of 100% as I can. I told chat, I was like, I'm sure there are ways to like right here, we could skip and go back if we were like, ooh, we don't like this choice, right? The minute that you get a new one or a new charm, you could go back and do other ones. But I feel as though like you don't get all the story then, you kind of miss stuff. So I like doing one trajectory as far in as we can and then going back and trying a different charm along the way. That's how we're doing it.
His only hope was that she hadn't found Mr. Tolliver before dozing off.
How would she not? I mean, I guess if she just came in and sat down right away. But it's far more likely that she would get up, go over there, check the doorway. Alright, let's go check on him. Oh, it's still open. Unless oh, shit. I was gonna say, unless Gran can... Oh, no. Oh, no.
Mr. Tolliver was nowhere to be seen.
Yeah. This is a little bit worrisome. Maybe he woke up, escaped his bindings, and left without a trace?
Or maybe Gran knew everything.
What do I do?
Luca's hungry stomach groaned. Not realizing it, he'd gone the entire day without eating.
Okay, I can figure this out. I just need a little brain food.
Luca rushed over to the pile of jam jars, unscrewed one, and shoveled a handful into his mouth.
I'm afraid your jam delivery will be
He
delayed.
flipped the lid to read the label.
Mr. Nuncreed. Okay, now I can think. So, if Gran knows we tied up Mr. Tolliver, I'm screwed. If she doesn't know, then I need to play it cool. I guess the only option is to go to bed and act as if nothing's wrong. Gran will think Mr. Tolliver finished what he was sent to do and left when he was done. I don't know about that, champ. I don't know about that. Yippee! Alright, let's go upstairs. I'm scared. Anything special happening out here in the middle of the night? Doesn't seem to be. Yeah, I have a lot of fun beating it. Oh shit, Gran's gone. Gran? Oh. Hey, stick to the plan. Go to bed, play cool. I don't know if there is any
Luca
playing
climbed
cool
the final
right now.
stair, the emotion of the day dragged heavily on him. With each consecutive step, his legs weakened.
Oh shit, because we ate the
His
jam?
stride began to falter.
Don't let your kids watch it!
Okay, alright, okay. Shadow, listen. I didn't say anything wrong. Okay, I think you're maybe reading into it just a little bit. Maybe, just a little. Also, I wonder if there's something in the jam that makes people tired. Or, like, saps your energy. You see, because he's like, oh, his stride began to falter.
He tried to grab for the railing to steady himself.
Mm-hmm.
Something was wrong.
Yep. Come on, legs. Just a few more steps. Ugh.
Luca groaned and tried to move.
Yep.
His limbs might as well have been bolted to the ground.
Okay.
Through numb lips, he mumbled just before falling asleep.
The jam. Yep. Sweet boy. What did you get yourself into? Alright, Granny. What the heckin'? What are we doing? Rest now and let me handle everything. Granny, you're being suspicious, alright? I don't know why. Also, what is wrong with my glasses, brother?
Chapter 9.
That's better. You know, I think partly sometimes since I'm wearing these chains, it gets stuck on my hair, right? When I'm pulling my shirt off or whatever, and so it like yanks on my glasses. Okay, let's
A
continue.
speech to end all speeches.
Uh-oh.
Luca awoke to find himself face down in bed. He moaned into his pillow. Why would Gran drug him?
Shadow, is the audio okay? Can you hear the voice well enough?
Or rather, why was she trying to drug Mr. Nuncreed? Shaking the questions from his woozy head, Luca snapped back to the matter at hand.
Okay, thank you. I'm trying to make it so that the audio is like leveled well. I haven't gotten there yet, but I think it might be good. The festival! Yippee! We're not even gonna think about what happened yesterday. We're not gonna talk to Gran or anything. Okay. She's just leaving the door open now. As if she's just not worried about it. Where have you been? Gran put something in the jam. Yeah, we know. Secret messages for secret conspirators. Not this one. The one intended for Mr. Nuncreed. Put me to sleep? Whoa! Sly devil. Sly. Do you remember Mr. Nuncreed, I believe, is the one that we had stuck downstairs, right? I think. I think she's trying to remove him from the equation. He might be in danger. No, I think he might be a bad guy. Have you found anything? We looked around, but haven't seen anything odd. Your Gran is nowhere to be found, though. But Mr. Nuncreed is just loafing around, waiting for the speech. What speech? Mayor Gus just got up to the podium. Everyone is gathering at the stage. Let's get moving. Let's go!
Augustus Valentine nervously wiped his brow.
Is this thing... Hello, Beacon Pines. I'm Augustus Valentine, your mayor, and I suppose you already know that. Oh yes, before we get started, I just wanted to take a moment to recognize someone who couldn't be here today. This town wouldn't be where it is today without my father, Sharper Valentine. So I thought we could begin with a round of applause, befitting such a great man. Even that's more than the old cop. Thank you, Shadow, thank you. Oh my goodness, this is perfect. Oh my gosh, you're like here for the comedy. You're just adding to everything. Ahem. Even that's more than the old codger deserved.
Gus cleared his throat and awkwardly loosened his tie.
Right, where was I?
William Kerr bounded on the stage with the energy of a preacher at a big tent revival.
Fuck you, William Kerr. We don't like her. Gus Valentine, everyone!
He gave Gus a hearty slap on the back and motioned him off the stage.
Let's hear it for our mayor.
Oh, no.
Exactly. What a great turnout. Aw, heck, I didn't prepare anything. But I suppose I could say a few words. What a shame to waste such a beautiful podium.
Mr. Kerr pulled a thick stack of note cards
Oh,
out from
God.
his vest.
I hate him more every time he speaks. Community, conviction, commitment. These are the things that we celebrate at Perennial Harvest. For us, these are the pillars of the bridge to a better tomorrow. But I think it's time to add a new pillar. Change. Change is a powerful thing. It's inexorable, unavoidable, and undeniable. And I am dadgum thankful for it. Change is the reason we're all together today. Change with this, you can again. It is a little dangerous, you're right. I don't like her at all. I'm chicken on the man, but this I'm treated like it is main. Thank you, Shadow. Thank you for the bits too. Thank you, thank you. Alright. Ahem. Anyways, it's hard for me to believe that it was only 4 years ago when fate brought me here. A simple business trip, which brought me to a small town, which would change my life forever.
Mr. Kerr took a moment to survey the crowd.
You know what?
He wiped away a single tear.
From the second I set foot in Beacon Pines, something about this place has held me captive. You see, change represents opportunity. It represents potential. It was change that helped me recognize the potential of this place. To see that the people of this town, despite suffering great loss, still held on to the things that made them special.
He thumped the podium to emphasize each word.
Community, conviction, commitment, change.
Mr. Kerr nodded confidently, biting his lip. The crowd was silent, in rapt attention.
Fate made a perfect match that day. Nothing is more important to you than community. And Perennial Harvest is a community first and foremost.
Mr. Kerr methodically made eye contact with each section of the crowd.
The only way you made it through the foul harvest was an unshakable conviction. A conviction that a better tomorrow was just over the horizon. Perennial Harvest was founded on the conviction that we are at that horizon. This festival is a symbol of our commitment to each other.
His voice began to build to a crescendo.
Oh god, I don't want to get louder. Fuck. Close your ears. We now, hand in hand. Fuck. We now walk hand in hand into a future we will shape together. And that is what change is all about. Grabbing the future by the scruff of the neck and making things happen. Change is a choice. I'm tickled pink that we will all be making that choice together. How great is that? Just imagine what we can accomplish. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What was that?
The crowd began to look around.
Oh, go and get a
nervously.
glass of water.
Fuck. Listen, Poison, you know what happens is I'm trying to read in this fucking voice of the most obnoxious possible trait that I could think of. I almost feel like when I think of Mr. Kerr, right? William Kerr, I think of, what is her name from the Harry Potter books? That bitch-ass pink biscuit who comes in and is like, I'm in charge of everything. Ugh, I hate her. And that's kind of how I feel. Umbridge. Thank you, Astro Dude. Yes, it's Umbridge. Yes, Kitty Toes. Yes, thank you, thank you. Also, crazy first chat, Astro Dude. Literally Umbridge. Umbridge comes to my brain immediately. Also, welcome in. It's good to have you here. I love your badge. That's from watching the full video from NASA, right? The Artemis 2 video? That's sick. Okay. Or rather, live. The crowd began to look around nervously. Don't worry. A little thunder isn't going to ruin this day. Everyone remain calm.
Mr. Kerr quickly flicked through his note cards.
Where was I? Through all of my travels, I have learned one true thing. One always reaps what they sow. We have all planted a lot of good in this town. And so, it is with a happy heart that I proclaim...
He raised his hands up to the heavens.
Our harvest awaits! Uh-oh. Your harvest is frozen over, Biscuit. What the hecky?
At that moment, a merciless
Okay,
wall of
so we didn't
impossibly
avoid
cold
it.
air ripped through the crowd, instantly freezing everyone and everything it touched.
Don't let your kids what's it?
During the launch, lunar flyby or splashdown. Yeah, yep. Welcome in. I heard something else. And dead. Yeah, so, okay. So, like I said, I'm going through every single rendition, like, trying to fill out every possible road before we go back. So, that's
For
okay.
a man like William Kerr, this was a fitting way for things to end. On a stage, with an entire town frozen in rapt attention for the rest of time. The end.
There.
There's that ice again! Whenever I think we're getting close, it comes along and ruins everything. Maybe we should just quit? Maybe you should just close the book, walk away, and never think of me again.
Yes, Shadow? What's up?
No, I don't mean that.
Hey, keep it going.
Oh, good. Oh, God. That's a lot of bits, Shadow. What the heck? Oh, no. Well, I guess we're gonna try and maybe
Got a little
finish
closer this
keep
time.
it open.
We just need to try again.
Okay, all right. As you
Please.
wish. All right. We have Sly now, which we can use here. Well, we might as well, right? Because we said we were going to keep going until we get a little further. All right, tell me exactly what you think. Is the music too loud, or do we need the voice louder? Or is it all good? What do we think? Thank you for the biddies, by the way, Shadow. 60 more minutes. You got it. As you wish. Well, there's been music and background noise. Not my music, but music in the game. So as it's going, there's like music and they'll have like walking sounds and whatever. Is everything loud enough? I guess is my main question. It sounds good? Okay, it sounds perfect. Good. All right, then we're going to leave it right here. I'm not going to change it around. If you think it sounds good, I'm not too loud either. Okay. So, do you guys want to retry our interrogation, try Sly, where we can get a little more info there, or do we want to go back and try Tickle and then Flight? Do we feel like we've because honestly, we've kind of gone through this specific story part a few times in a row. It might be fun to mix and match a little bit. Am I shouting? Oh no, I'm sorry. I feel like I was shouting earlier when I was Umbridge Kerr. Let's just go, let's switch it up a little. Because we're still finishing it, right? We still just finished a whole timeline. We can bounce around. Just a little bit. This music. There's the music right there for you. Why are you... why are you bonking Poison? When Poison's crying. That's so mean, Shadow. You guys are ridiculous. Alright. Beck took a deep breath and thought, well, time to bust out the tickles.
Well, time to bust out the tickles.
Previously, on the previous one, I had Beck do the weird, and it was literally something I would do where I just stare at someone. Slowly. Meticulously. Unblinkingly. In fact, the other day I won a staring contest with Jack, and I freaked the fuck out of him. He was like, "Are your eyes getting tired?" I was like, and I didn't even say anything. I just kept staring at him because I can dilate my pupils on command. So I was just going in and out with my pupils, and he was like, "What the fuck?" Hey Tish, wanna see something cool? Yup. Check it.
Beck lunged forward and began to tickle under Tish's arms.
What the? Tish, is she tickling you? Yup. Yup. Yup.
Tears began to form in Tish's
What
eyes
the
as she
fuck?
gasped for breath between gales of laughter.
I see. Yup. Yup. Yup.
Beck redoubled her efforts.
The giggles.
Until
This
Tish
much
finally
sound.
had enough.
What just happened? She seems nice. Sorry for the interruption. I think you were just threatening us? Why are you clipping that Poison? God damn it!
Iggy's eyes darted around, a realization dawning on his face that he was now outnumbered.
I just remembered. I have somewhere to be. See you around, new kid.
Iggy kicked at the puddle before making his escape.
No, not on back bit. Aw. Back. Okay, see, I knew being weird was a better choice than tickling. But, you know, now we know why. Now we have the goop on us. Shit, and we're... Beck is like my favorite. What a little creep. Beck, I think you got a little ooze in your hair.
Beck shook the ooze out of her hair as best as she could.
Is it bad? It depends. What are you feeling about having a more mature, refined look? Oh god. Ah! I like it.
Chapter 4.
Yeah, we're gooping all over the place.
The best policy.
Okay.
Luca paused for a moment, catching his breath. He'd only just met Beck, and somehow he already managed to drag her into this mess.
All three of them are my favorites in a different way. Like, they're like the Three Musketeers, bestie. You can't have one without the others. They're all my favorites. She's just the only girl. And I give her a raspy, like, kind of masculine voice, and I love it. I think it's cute.
Hopefully he could make it up to her. But finding Rollo was his
She's like a
primary
little
concern.
pirate, you know? A little pirate arg me mateys. And, I don't even think I'm Beck. I think I'm, the main character, so. Okay, bestie. Stop it. Rollo is one of my absolute favorites. They're all my favorites. Rollo is one of my favorites because he's a badass. Did you see the interrogation he pulled? Property of Valentine Fertilizer Company. Looks old. I'm gonna beat your booty cheeks. I like that one anyway. She looks cool. Yeah, exactly. I agree. Uh-oh, this is your older sister. Watch out, Poison. Luca, what the hell are you doing out here? And why did a kid with gray hair just run past us in a panic?
Roxy and Fitz looked drained. It was clear they'd spent all day searching.
Oh, that's right. We are looking for Rollo, right? I think? See, this is why it sucks to go back so late. I'm pretty sure... Yes, Mr. Bones? I'm pretty sure Rollo... We took Rollo with us to check out... This was at the beginning, like the first chapter. We took Rollo with us to check out the building in the forest, right? We were hiding in the dumpster. Rolo gets all brave, as Rolo do, and says, hey, I'm gonna get out first and run. If you don't hear me scream, get out and run, and, you know, after like a certain number of seconds, right? You count out. He got out and ran, and then we got out and ran, and we woke up the next morning finding out that he's missing, that he never came home that night. So now, we're looking around the forest to try and find Rolo. Looks like a damn doll head. Yeah. I don't care who she is. What happened? We were just helping look for Rolo. Luca, I need you to start telling me the truth.
Roxy's temper could often be dismissed as the impatience of an older sibling. But this was the most intense Luca had ever seen her.
Everybody get a drink. Cheers. Make sure you have some tea or coffee. The one on the right is weirding you out? Yeah, that way, yeah. It's a little scary.
Her eyes were wild and unfocused, looking straight through Luca.
We're running out of time.
In a torrent of rambled words and tears, Luca broke down.
Rolo and I weren't just playing in Weepwood yesterday. We were investigating lights at the old Valentine warehouse. But someone, there was in a strange suit, and we hid in the dumpster, and a heavy bag dropped on us, and I think there was a body. And so we ran, but we got split up, and I ran home. It's all my fault. And now my best friend may never come back. Wow. Wow, just wow.
Roxy, still exhausted and angry, softened briefly as her eyes hunted the ground in thought. With a determined sigh, she looked up at Luca.
It's not your fault, Luca. Rolo's gonna be okay, I promise.
There's blood on his face. My
God, there's blood everywhere. It's mentioned in my eye.
Lurking in the shadows, Hollywood superstar
Shia LaBeouf. Dude, I used to listen to Shia LaBeouf and Chicken Attack on fucking repeat while I would play like Combat Arms and shit back in the day. Oh my god. Every time you turn it on, it just like, I get sucked back to like 2010 maybe, playing those video games. So fucking long ago. Maybe not that far, maybe more like 2014, but yeah.
I love you in Dinosaur.
Roar! Roar to you too, Shadow.
Roxy drew herself up.
I'm gonna fix this. Luca, go home. But I wanna help. This is too dangerous for a kid. I can't just sit around. I have to do something.
Roxy tried to think of the safest place to send Luca.
You go back to that little treehouse you two like to play in. Wait there in case Rolo shows up. Sound like a plan?
Luca wiped his cheeks and gave a quick nod.
You did the right thing telling me the truth. Now scoot. You really believe his story? What other option do I have? Things have been strange around here, leading up to the festival, that is. My dad has been acting weird lately. Well, weirder than normal.
Looking into the puddle, Roxy rubbed her arms to warm up.
Why is it so cold here? So something with all of these, it freezes nature? But what if they were using that? Thank you, Shadow. Thank you, Poison. Oh, Poison, that's a blurp walk on? I thought that was another sound alert for biddies. That's crazy. I didn't realize that you had set that as a blurb. But thank you, Poison. So, if they are using this, the toxic stuff, to essentially get rid of the foul harvest, but that doesn't make sense. What if this is the stuff that they were pulling out of the old warehouse, right? The old warehouse where an experiment went wrong. Wow, I'm hurt. No. Okay, have fun gaming, bestie. I'll see you later. What if this is what went wrong? And now it's somehow leaking out? I don't know. Why would Gran have it in her basement, though, too? I don't know. Jeez, this place gives me the willies. Wait at the treehouse in case Rolo shows up. Well, we might as well clean up while we do. We can't take it. And we can't talk. Okay.
Mr. Nuncreed jumped with a start.
Nuncreed is the... Thank you, Shadow. You're so cute. Are you working today, Shadow? Also, Nuncreed is the guy who was kind of like flirting it up about our Gran and wanted jam from her. So he was like really asking for the jam. Yes, I am. Yes, you are. Okay, you are working. Well, what the heck are you doing here then? I'm confused. How are you here, Shadow? The twist is yet to be found. Okay, we'll see how it goes. Oh, you're on mobile. Okay, don't get in trouble. Make sure you're careful. I don't want you to, like, get in trouble just for being here. Oh, thank you, Shadow. Oh my god, don't say that. That's crazy. I'll accept it only because I'm trying to be nicer to myself, but... bad. Okay. Whoa. Don't sneak up on me. Whoa. Whoa. Don't sneak up on an old fella like that. Sorry. Who are you talking to? Yeah, I never liked Nuncreed. He was being too flirty with our Gran. I feel as though he's trying to, like, research her jam. And if we had given the wrong jam to him, I feel like he would have had more information about it, right? Like, Gran was very specific. Give these two first, and the bottom one goes to Nuncreed, right? So we had to give the right ones away first. What?
Luca motioned to the phone booth.
Oh, no. I was just checking because I thought I heard it ring. But the dang thing never does, of course. Yeah, I've never seen anyone use it, really. The whole thing's a waste of money, if you ask me. Any word from Rolo yet? Not yet. Long time for a boy to lose his way. Rolo knows those woods too well to get lost. What's that noise? Why the music? Spooky! I suppose you're right. Silly boy's antics could have this whole town worried sick. Antics? We all know Rolo likes to play his little pranks. You think this is a prank? What other possible explanation could there be? He's not playing a prank, and he didn't just get lost. Someone took him. I know it. How would you know that? Unless... What if he's the one wearing the hazmat suit that grabbed him at the beginning? What? Are you throwing snowballs at him or me? I would throw a snowball at him too. Luca, is there something else that you know? See, I got a bad vibe about this motherfucker right away at the very beginning because he was like, ooh, oh, Poison wants to collaborate? Hell yeah, brother. He's gonna play some Fortnite, by the way. If anyone wants to go over there. Let me give a couple shout outs really quickly. Shadow. And that Poison. So if anyone wants to go to Fiery Poison, he's gonna play Fortnite. Might be a little more exciting. Anyway, I got a bad idea about this guy right away. Because he was all like, ooh, I need some of your Gran's jam. And he was upsetty spaghetti when we tried to walk away, which... Stop holding up a kid. Stop making a kid have to stop and talk to you. Weird. And then, on top of all of that, he was like, just being creepy, and Gran was like, oh, you have to make sure you give him this jam. So that probably he didn't get more information. Luca, is there something else that you know? Uh-oh.
Mr. Nuncreed gently placed one of his substantial hands on Luca's
Don't touch
shoulder.
kids! Bad! Bad man, get your fucking hands off this child. Right now. Dang it, boy. If there is something you know, something that could help your friend, you need to tell folks.
Luca peered up at Mr. Nuncreed. Kind eyes warmed a stern face.
I mean, maybe he's just worried. But still, you should not be touching kids. And, like, there's nothing wrong with having a crush. Maybe he does just have a crush on Gran. I don't know. But the music is fucking scaring the shit out of me. Oh my god, an alarm? A danger alarm? Shadow, you're scaring me. The music is scaring me.
There was a deeper emotion hiding beneath it all. It was subtle, but Luca could sense something.
Oh, go and get a glass of water.
God, I'm trying! There was shame lurking behind those eyes. Oh no, we don't have another option. We have to do shame.
There was a
Shit.
shame lurking behind those eyes. A deep sadness.
Uh-oh.
If Mr. Nuncreed was that worried about Rollo, maybe he could help.
Mm-mm. Oh, fuck. Yesterday, Rollo and I were messing around at the old Valentine warehouse.
Mr. Nuncreed raised an eyebrow.
Both of you? You were with Rollo when he went missing? Not exactly. I was hiding in the dumpster. The dumpster? What were you doing in there? At first, we were just looking around. Then, someone in a strange yellow suit came up and dumped something on us. We both got scared and ran. That was the last I saw of him. You got scared by some garbage. Well, that's why you don't go skulking in someone's dumpster. But it wasn't garbage. I think it was a body. I'm sure it was just some trash. No, there was a name tag. It said, Deep Engineering.
Mr. Nuncreed's shoulders slumped.
I wish you wouldn't have said that.
A deep sigh bellowed from his chest.
Why did you have to? I tried, Luca. God knows I tried to keep you safe.
Luca attempted to take a step back, but Nuncreed's hand clamped down on his shoulder.
But you Van Horns just can't help yourselves, can you? We were all so close to being done with this.
With a firm shove, Nuncreed manhandled Luca into the phone booth.
What are you doing? It's out of my hands now.
The door latched shut with a mechanical hiss.
No! Ah, shit. What the fuck? No!
Pounded the glass, the floor dropped from under his feet.
No!
The inside of the phone booth was now a loose capsule plummeting at gravity's whim. Luca winced and pressed his hands to the walls. As he braced for impact, the capsule hurried to a surprisingly smooth stop. He felt a cold rush of air and opened his eyes with hesitance. Two large figures in hazmat suits occluded his view. Luca heard the deep, resigned voice of Mr. Nuncreed over an intercom. He knows too much. The end.
Shit, okay. So we didn't get any more information other than Nuncreed. Okay, so, but here's the thing. We don't know yet. It could be Nuncreed and Gran and Valentine are working together to save the city, the town, right? They're trying to. Maybe Nuncreed isn't bad. So there's two options here. We know that Gran and Valentine are working together. Actually, there's many options. Either Gran and Valentine could be good or they could be bad, right? One way or another. Valentine is saying that Gran is an enemy to her enemy. So whoever Valentine's enemy is, Gran is also an enemy. So they're essentially in agreement. They're in cahoots, even though they're not necessarily friends, right? Now, Gran is either working with the guy that we shut up in the basement and the gal who runs the shop, right? She's either working with them, giving them the jam that she wanted them to have, or she's working with Nuncreed, and she gave him the jam that he wanted because she was like, oh shit, he needs another batch to maybe make us fall asleep, right? Did she give that to Nuncreed because they're on the same level? Or they're working together? Or did she give Nuncreed normal jam and she's working with the other two to stop them? I don't know yet. We have no idea, but these are all the thoughts and ideas swirling in my head. I just wanted to pour them out so that you guys can see kind of like the potential that I'm thinking of. I'm sure you all have your ideas as well. There are so many ways this could be going. I don't know yet. All right, well, at least we finished that one off, so that's good.
Wait. No. This isn't the end. I know there's still much more. Somehow this went wrong. Okay, let's try something else.
We didn't even find a new gem yet. So that means we have to continue this one, where we got trapped by the clipboards and Kerr in the treehouse. Instead, we're going to take flight. Luca drew himself up and decided to take the only option they had left. Flight.
Luca drew himself up and decided to take the only option they had left. Flight. He squinted down the barrel of the mission control defense cannon, aiming it through an opening in the dense tree branches. He looked up with surprise as it struck true and taut.
Wow, I can't believe that worked. Hey, Mr. Kerr. We'd love to hear your thoughts, but I'm afraid we have to be places. Come on, Iggy. See ya, jerks. See, he's all messed up from the... Yippee! Fine. We know where that leaves them. This way, we'll take the tunnels. Tunnels? Oh, hell yeah, brother.
He winced as they sprinted through the thicket. The branches clawed at them, reluctant to give passage. After what felt like a marathon, Luca stopped in his tracks as they reached the clearing. What the? That was all he was able to say before Iggy slammed into his back. The boys tumbled down a steep decline and crashed with a wheezing thud on a surface as hard as ice.
Uh-oh.
In fact, it was ice. Chapter 5. Signs. They stood silently, catching their breath. The sky was like sapphire. With each breath, a plume of steam escaped from Luca's lungs. Let's keep moving. Luca pulled Iggy to his feet as they gazed across a snowy terrain.
That was actually pretty badass. Uh-huh. I think we lost him. Are we up in the mountains? I don't think so. Holy shit. Wait, this looks like their house, or it looks like our house. Look at that little arch. Isn't this... This is on the way to our dad's, or like near our house on the way to our dad's tree, isn't it? His burial? Then what's up with the Winter Wonderland? All I know is there's no going back the way we came. Let's see if we can get our bearings. Follow me. Well, this is on the way to the... Luca, are you there?
Luca had almost forgotten the walkie-talkie he was carrying.
Oh, that's right, the walkie-talkie. It's the Bozo Kerr. I hope nothing bad has happened to you out in the woods.
Luca looked at Iggy with hesitation.
No need to be rude.
With a resigned sigh, Luca responded.
It seems the only dangerous thing in the woods is you. He speaks, the young man of the hour. Now, how in tarnation did you end up with one of our radios? Just lucky, I guess. Boy, howdy, you Van Horns are full of surprises, aren't you? You know my parents? I never had the honor of meeting your father, but your mom sure was a handful.
Luca winced, shoving the walkie-talkie back into his pocket.
We gotta keep moving. Yeah, this is his dad's burial. What the fuck? I know where we're at. They clearly don't, but... What's this?
A disc of smooth metal was lightly covered in snow.
To the tunnels?
2 faint seams were visible along the surface.
A manhole cover? If it is, I've never seen one like this before. What's the readout? Sitting just above 258 Kelvin. That's down a bit from last time. Should we report this to Mr. Kerr? Meh, still within safe range. What the fuck? That's the sign, is it not? So it's kind of like we've traversed into an alternate reality. Also, if anyone wants some, I have Nerds Gummy Clusters. Here you go, guys. Snacks for you. Yeah, this is the first time I've been in the frozen landscape. It may be spreading, but it's under control for now. Even a small nudge in the equilibrium could cause a cascade. Dude, relax. Just a few more sites to hit before we can punch out. Let's get this over with. Maybe you should tell someone. Snacks! Yes, kitty toes, here you are. Snack for you. What's all this? Hard to say with all this snow. I think it's a town sign. I can almost make out letters under there. What town could this even be? There couldn't be another town this deep into Weep Wood. I'm looking at evidence to the contrary. Let's figure out what we're dealing with here. Step 1, snow's gotta go. I'll see what I can do. Aha! Welcome to Beacon Pines.
The boy stared in disbelief at the sign.
Hi,
that clearly
Yeti.
read, "Welcome to Beacon Pines."
Okay, hold on. This doesn't make any sense. We're in Beacon Pines? How's that possible? We ran away from town. How did we get back here? I guess we got turned around. Where did all this snow come from? Well, it has been colder lately than normal. There's a pretty big difference between sweater weather and this Arctic hellscape. The puddle we fought at before, it was cold too. Maybe all of it leads to one source. You think it's related? What the hell is going on? We're gonna get you some answers. Let's keep moving. Dun dun dun! Everybody! Hydrate, don't dehydrate. Water time. Okay. What the fuck? Shit, everything is frozen. Oh, here's some of those barrels. This stuff look familiar to you? It looks like the barrel near the puddle I, shoved me into. Yeah. Shit.
The fencing glistened, each chain link encapsulated with a translucent layer of ice.
Looks like the stuff they put up around Weepwood. The stuff who put up? I don't know. Yep. It's all frozen.
Looking down at the frozen stream, Luca could faintly see a school of minnows encased in the ice.
Why does it seem like everything got changed and I didn't...
Mom?
Okay. Whatever happened here, it happened fast. The fish didn't even have time to run. Or, you know, swim run. Have a hot cocoa! Oh, great idea! Well, I have hot coffee, not hot cocoa. But hot cocoa does sound really good. Okay. And there's
The crunching
nobody
of
here.
footsteps trailing Luca went hush. He looked back to see Iggy's face twisted with confusion.
Everyone's gone. What? There's nothing here but more snow. There must be an explanation for all of this. We have to keep looking. You can look all you want. I quit. Iggy, we have to keep going. You don't get it, do you? This isn't one of your pathetic Hank Atomic stories. We aren't going to save the day. We aren't even going to save ourselves. My face is mangled. The town is destroyed. And everyone we've ever known is gone. We don't know that. You can't just quit. Do whatever you want. I'm done. Okay, but, like, how's that gonna help anything? Ooh, a hot mocha. That sounds fantastic. Thank you. Thank you, Shadow. Iggy, it's gonna be okay.
Luca peered upward at the darkening sky. He let out a long, foggy breath.
That's a great idea, by the way. Honestly, I don't know if I have any hot cocoa, but I think I might go to the store later. So maybe I'll get some.
Faintly, Iggy began to cry. Seeing Iggy in such a pathetic state gave Luca a sense of compassion, and more than a little guilt.
It's getting pretty late, I think. Probably not a great idea to stumble around in the dark anyway.
Luca allowed himself to collapse next to Iggy.
I'm gonna try. Let's just rest for a bit.
The boys huddled together for warmth and comfort. If not for exhaustion, their minds would be racing, trying to make sense of the events of the day. As it was, all they had energy for was to sit in silence, numb.
Interesting. The way the snow covered everything over, it's kind of calming, actually. Yeah. I haven't had time to say it, but thanks. Huh? For getting us away from those creeps. It sort of froze up. I sort of froze up back there. Iggy, I should be the one apologizing. This all happened because I lost my temper. Nah, that's bull hockey. First of all, you didn't know what that gunk would do. You didn't, right? Of course not. And second, stop with the baloney about losing your temper. But I did lose my temper.
Iggy motioned sarcastically to his half-deformed face.
Obviously. But that's exactly what you should have done. Huh? I was being a horse's ass. You were supposed to be a horse's ass in response. That's how it works. Iggy, I'm having a hard time following. You wanted me to fight you? Of course. Geez, you goody-goody types take forever to understand this very basic point. Why would you go around saying cruel things trying to get into fights?
Iggy shrugged.
It's something to do. You're an asshole because you're bored? Sometimes I just feel empty. You wouldn't understand. You and Rolo are always having a blast together. Oh, that's right. This isn't Rolo. This is the bully. I forgot. I was like, what? Laughing and calling that dinky little treehouse mission control.
Iggy now wept openly.
Meanwhile, in the distance. Is someone screaming in the background? Oh no. Okay, hold on. Let me really quickly. Okay. Just someone in the ice is just screaming. Iggy now wept openly. Perfect little Luca Van Horn. With his perfect little life. My life is not perfect. Everybody in town likes you. Not everybody. Hell, that new girl hasn't even unpacked yet and she already likes you. You have Tish.
He wiped his nose with a sleeve.
I love Tish. Tish is great. She ain't exactly the world's greatest conversationalist, you know?
Luca gave a warm chuckle.
I get that impression.
Iggy cleared his throat as he wiped his eyes.
Huh. It must be raining out here. Definitely.
Iggy arched into a wide yawn.
We should probably try and get some sleep. Yeah. Let's lay low for now. Tomorrow, we'll get to the bottom of all of this.
Luca's eyelids began to slowly drift
Oh
shut.
no, are they gonna freeze here? Luca? Yeah? I always did want to see the inside of your dinky little treehouse. What do you think? Not bad. I'll give you the full tour when we get back. You know what?
That's all Luca could whisper before succumbing to sleep.
Oh no.
Iggy snuggled in some more.
When it comes to the worst days of my entire life, this one wasn't half bad. Oh god.
The house smelled of warm bread. Luca was playing with toy blocks on the living room rug. He looked up to see his parents on the couch. His mother held his father's head in her lap.
Aww.
She idly stroked his hair while humming a song.
That is some shit I can get behind. Oh, I love that.
A voice behind Luca spoke. This is how you remember them, huh? Luca turned to see his own face. The doppelganger from his dreams, still clad in a yellow hazmat suit, still carrying a look of disdain behind empty eyes.
What the fuck?
Aww, look at this perfectly cozy scene. You know it wasn't really like this. The figure picked up a toy block and inspected it. It's amazing the facades that one can build given the right materials. Not that I blame us. These are a child's memories, all warm and fuzzy. You don't remember, do you? Luca snatched the block from the figure's yellow-gloved hand. Remember what? The doppelganger pointed to the couch. The last day we saw him alive. The day he chose to abandon us. Luca turned to look at his father, still lounging on the couch. That's not true. He didn't abandon us.
Oh god. Oh
The
god.
doppelganger waved his hand dismissively.
This is getting emotional,
Everything
huh?
is true here. It's just a matter of what we choose to see. Well, let me show you. The world flickered and pulsed. Luca was sitting next to his bed, listening to his heartbeat with one of his dad's stethoscopes. The doppelganger limped into the room. No, we both know that's not how this went. He grabbed Luca's hand and guided the stethoscope to the floor. Luca heard muffled shouting, brought close by the stethoscope. It was his parents, fighting. Do you remember what we did next? Luca gave a slow nod and crept down the hall to peek through the banister. He could see the outline of his mother at the bottom of the stairs. Damn it, Walt. We can't afford to get involved in this. She was scared. His father stepped forward. What am I supposed to do? Just watch? There's a sickness in this town, and we both know who's behind it. I swore an oath to help people. I won't turn my back on them. Luca's mother grabbed Walt. She was crying, pleading. I can't lose you.
Was his father a doctor? I don't remember.
Walt calmly removed Eleanor's hand from his shoulder. What's right is right, and what's wrong is wrong. I could never live with myself if I let Sharper get away with this. Eleanor raised her voice.
So the accident was caused by his father choosing to make it into an accident so it didn't spread, I'm assuming? But then now there's a new company coming in who's trying to take advantage of whatever Sharper was doing, right? I'm assuming. Mr. Bollins, did you want to come in? No? Yes? I would assume that's essentially what's happening. Is something happened, or they were building something or doing something that was like really bad. His job was revealed. It was at one point. They said someone said what his dad had done. Oh, not fully? Okay. I was gonna say, somebody said something about this is what your dad did or whatever. But I don't remember what they said.
Spare me your bullshit platitudes. What about our son? Luca flinched, dropping the stethoscope down the stairs. Walt turned with a panicked smile. Luca, is that you, buddy? With tears in his eyes, Luca descended the stairs.
God.
Mom? Dad? What's going on? Walt dropped to a knee to meet Luca eye to eye. Nothing, buckaroo. Your mom and I just got a little overexcited is all. Luca placed the stethoscope against his father's chest. His heart was racing. It sounded like you were going somewhere? Walt gently removed the device from Luca's ears. Listen to me, Luca. I have some business to take care of. I'll be back in time to tuck you in. Luca hugged his father tightly. Promise? Walt stood up and walked to the door. He glanced over his shoulder. I promise.
Oh, God.
With a wink and a grin, he put on his hat and strode out into the evening sun. A figure approached soundlessly from the foggy snowfall. It stood above them, lingering in contemplation. Slowly raising one hand above Iggy, it snapped out 2 brisk raps on his head. From a deep slumber, Iggy sprang up defensively.
Get your hands off me!
Whether it was the calming presence or the recognition that he was not in danger, Iggy felt his clenched fists lower.
Just what do you think you're doing?
Luca looked up, gradually remembering his whereabouts. The figure exhaled a cloud of warm vapor.
You two certainly have caused a lot of commotion. What's that supposed to mean? Take it easy, Iggy. We were asleep, minding our own business. You're the one running around knocking on people's heads. I'm sorry if I hurt you, Iggy. You didn't hurt nobody. Anybody. Huh? Oh, I see. You think you're better than me, you...
When it came to complete strangers, Iggy had trouble cobbling together an insult.
You big-hatted, scarfy-necked furball. Mm-hmm. Okay, let's lower the temperature a bit here. Interesting choice of words. I mean, let's all just calm down. Who are you? A friend. An observer. A hitchhiker on the infinite expanse of possibility. Great. How about a name? If you must call me something, you can call me Nat.
Iggy huffed with gratification.
How about you make like a gnat and buzz off? Very well.
Nat began to turn away indifferently.
Wait! Do you live here? You might say that. So you know where we are? You might also say that. Look, pal, we just want to find a safe way out of here. You gonna help us or not? Before knowing how to leave, one must know where they are. Alright, that does it. Luca, I don't know about you, but I'm getting out of here one way or another.
Iggy turned sharply and began to stomp off.
Enough with the riddles. Iggy, wait up.
Realizing he'd worn their patience then, Nat relented.
Very well. I suppose this isn't the time for metaphors. I'll show you how to get back home.
Luca and Iggy turned around with hope in their eyes.
Come here.
Nat took a deep breath in.
Close your eyes.
Nat exhaled slowly, then snapped his fingers.
Okay, open them.
For a brief moment, Luca and Iggy let themselves believe that some great magic was about to unfold, until they opened their eyes and found themselves in the exact same place, cold and disheartened.
This is your home. This is Beacon Pines. Look, Nat, we don't know how we got here. Maybe we've stumbled through some travel gate or something like that in Weepwood. Or we teleported to some alternate universe. Or this is all just some cruel experiment by Kerr and his goons. But this is not our home. You are inching closer to the truth. Alas, the reality is much less fanciful. Just give it to us straight. So be it. As I said, this is Beacon Pines. The original, true Beacon Pines. Oh. Oh. You both grew up here. But the town you've called your home for the past several years, it's a replica. A remarkable achievement of engineering, to be sure. But a replica nonetheless. That's impossible. It's too much work. You'd need a whole town to replicate a whole town. Indeed, to pull off such a feat would require immense labor power. That which could be moved would be moved, and that which could not would require a precise duplicate. We would have noticed. Someone would have noticed. You'd think so, unless the auditing was impeccable. A mind-numbing attention to detail. As for the innumerable trivialities which complete the tapestry, well, you can leave that to this miraculous thing we call a brain. It has a real aversion to discontinuity, a revulsion even. The brain has a wonderful way of smoothing out the rough edges, keeping us sane. Luca and Iggy looked around uncomfortably. So you're saying someone made an entirely new town and moved us all, and no one noticed? Precisely. But why? Why is the one question that can never be answered with certainty. The best one can do is to uncover.
Nat narrowed his eyes, furrowed his brow, and uttered,
The source. Why'd you say the source like that? Why, indeed.
Luca began to laugh uncomfortably.
It's all ridiculous. There's no way they
He
could.
looked down at his feet. His eyes started back and forth in contemplation. With a sudden pain, a thought struck him.
If this is really home.
He sprinted off into the pale distance. As Iggy turned to follow, Nat called out,
Iggy! It's not too late to turn back. Simply head west through Weepwood.
Chapter 6.
So, it's encroaching, potentially. I don't
The
know.
source. Nat expressed his sympathy with a shrug and sauntered off as unassumingly as he'd arrived. He'd given Luca and Iggy what they needed, and nothing more. As Luca sprinted across the snow, the events of the past few days became clearer, pieces to a larger puzzle. Rollo said he was underground somewhere, captured. Mr. Kerr tried to cover it up with lies. The clipboards were hell-bent on capturing Iggy. It all seemed to point to perennial harvest. But right now, there was one thing that Luca needed to know. Luca stopped dead in his tracks. The tree was gone, uprooted and moved, leaving a raw gash in the earth. He dropped to his knees and dug wildly at the cold snow.
Yep.
His numb
Tombstone.
hands hit something hard. A headstone.
Which means the headstone at his house and everything associated with it, like, you know, his father's body, is here.
A dry whisper escaped Luca's lips.
And the one there is just a replica tombstone, no body. That sucks. To be out there every day talking to your dad and not even be at the right place. You're here. All this time. I thought I was visiting you. But you've been here. Alone. In the snow? Dad, I'm so sorry. They ruined your favorite spot in the world. Our favorite spot in the world. Dad, what do I do?
There was no reply, just snow-covered silence.
Why'd you give me the slip like that? What if I couldn't find you, you jerk?
Iggy finally noticed the tears welling in Luca's eyes and the snow-covered grave.
Oh. Iggy, they stole his tree, Iggy. Yikes.
Suddenly, they heard the crunch of approaching footsteps in the snow.
We gotta hide. $259 Kelvin. Fall off distance still good. Dude, did you hear me? I said 259. Sorry. You ever think about what we did here? We saved a whole town of people. Doesn't feel like it sometimes. What about everything we left behind? That's the grave of someone with a family. The people who loved them will never know the truth. The truth is overrated.
He bent down to scoop up a snowball and lobbed it playfully.
Hey! Don't be such a downer, dude. We took this job to change the world. Yeah. Come on. It's almost lunchtime. Weirdo. Here I thought I was the jerk. These dinguses are out here literally dancing on graves.
Luca stuttered through heaving sobs.
I thought I was visiting him. I thought he was with me. Not gonna lie, that is a bad break. Here's some advice.
Iggy gave Luca a solid smack on the back of his head.
Hey, who's any of this helping? What? Sitting here in the snow, crying like some pushover? Who you helping? Iggy, look what they did! They lied to everyone! Blah, blah, blah. Luca Van Horn, you're a lot of things, but you ain't no pushover. What did I tell you before? When some jerk comes at you, acting like a horse's ass, I should stand up for myself. Hell yeah! Kerr and his merry little band of clipboards pulled off this switcheroo for a reason, right? Nat mentioned something about a source.
Luca wiped his eyes with a sleeve.
Whatever's at that source must be awfully valuable to Perennial Harvest. Sure would be a shame if something unfortunate were to happen to their precious source, wouldn't it? What do you have in mind? If it's small enough to steal, we snatch it. If it's too big to snatch, we smash it. Smatch or snash. I love it. Snatch or smash. That's the one. And what if it's too big to smash?
Iggy flashed a mischievous smile and cracked his knuckles.
I'm always up for a challenge. I'm gonna make this right, Dad. I promise. Let's do this. Hell yeah! Locate the source, baby! Yippee! It can get awful cold out there in the woods, Luca. Probably best you two stay put and conserve your energy. Help's on the way. Where's Rollo? Where's my mom? Did you kill her? Oh, heavens, no. Do I seem like a killer to you?
Iggy and Luca shared a skeptical look.
Well, do I? Aw, shucks. Now that hurts my feelings. Screw that guy. Wait a minute. If this is the original town, then that means...
Iggy darted behind a large pine and began digging furiously. He emerged holding a shoebox with a crude skull painted on its lid.
What's that? Long story. So, a few years back, I, came into possession of some premium grade fireworks. Not a wimpy firecracker stuff that they give kids, but the good stuff. So why did you bury it under a tree? That's the long part of the story. You and Rollo were doing chores at Rollo's chicken coop. You guys pissed me off for some reason or another.
Luca rolled his eyes with realization.
No, you didn't.
Iggy stifled a chuckle.
Yep. I just wanted to give you guys a little scare. But like I said, these were some primo fireworks. So I might have underestimated things. You blew up the chicken coop? I prefer to think of it as incendiary redecoration. Sorry, but you should have seen the looks on your faces. Rolo got grounded for months. Which is why I needed to stash the evidence and lay low. So I buried him under the tree. When I came back for him later, they were gone. I figured some grown-up found him and tossed him.
Iggy triumphantly raised the shoebox.
Turns out, it wasn't the fireworks that got moved. It was us! Unbelievable. Do you think this is a game? Newsflash, boyo. You're not a hero. You're a little brat who is in way over his head. A hero is just someone who refuses to give up. Comics these days are rotting children's brains. Everyone thinks they're a spaceman superhero. I was always partial to Hank Atomic myself. Is that so? Do you really think you have a chance against us? You have no idea how powerful we are. Prepare for blast off, loser. Yippee! Let's fuck and beat their booties.
Luca and Iggy inched up to the edge of the hole with bewilderment in their eyes.
So let me guess. They moved everyone. Because their source was here. I wonder how long ago it was. Hi, Miguel! Welcome in. I wonder how long ago it was that they moved them, though. So if it was a couple years prior, it had to have been after, after the 6 years, right? Because 6 years ago was when the really drastic experiment accident happened. It had to have been after that. They moved everybody. Maybe like 3 or 4 years ago. And whatever is under the ground, is your Fortnite game updated? No, but, oh. I don't know, I can't tell if you're on mine or on, I think you're on mine. It's hard to tell. But, yeah, Poison said there's something new. There's a new Fortnite update. So I will have to go check that out. But, so yeah, with the game, I wonder if the source is just under the old town, so they moved everyone because they wanted to experiment. But now it's ice cold, and it's probably only freezing cold because whatever they're grabbing or getting is that weird goop that's like got all those, you know, the barrels. I don't know for sure, but it might be. Okay, let's continue. Let's jump down.
Arctic air breathed out of the cavern in heaving gusts.
Echo! 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 Whoa. I can see why they wanted to move us all out of town now. But why would they dig a giant hole? I think this is it. The source. This is the source? That's why it's so cold. Or maybe they're using the... whatever the stuff is that makes people look weird, mutation stuff, to control the source? It's a dang hole. How do we smash a hole? Uh-oh. Oh, it's much more than that, my annoying little friend. Kerr! Where's Rolo? I wasn't lying before. He's safe. Well, safer than you two at least. Drats, it's cold. You had to drag me all the way out here, didn't you?
Mr. Kerr gazed down the abyss in contemplation.
It really is something, isn't it? What did you do to our town? What is all of this? Well, that's a doozy of a question. This is the source, where they collect the unrefined...
Kerr scratched the back of his head.
Honestly, boys, I don't understand any of this well enough to explain it. Fact of the matter is, I'm not paid to know. What do you mean, you don't know? Aren't you in charge? Oh, heavens, no. My role is merely to flash a winning smile and manage various complications. complications like us? You are a smart boy.
His face contorted into a saccharine grin.
It really is nothing personal. Some people are destined to strive for greatness, and others are simply obstacles along the way. Seems like you were destined to be a creepy lackey. The point is that we all play our part in life. Mine just happened to be a lead in the role of a lifetime, and you happen to be extras, ready for your curtain call. We aren't giving up without a fight. Your smile's not going to be so winning after we're done with you. Now, boys, there's no need for melodrama. It makes even a professional, such as myself, embarrassed for you. Let's change the mood a bit.
Kerr snapped his fingers.
Scene change. Uh-oh. There, that's better. Deal with them.
Iggy turned to Luca with a sly glance.
Nothing. Nothing at all. You're a terrible liar. I'll have you know, I'm an exceptional liar. But that's far enough.
Iggy plucked a single bottle rocket from the box and held it up with reverence.
Uh-oh. Did Twitch lose connection? Looks like we're still going. Oh, it did die for a second. Must have been Twitch. I'm back. I didn't realize I disappeared for a second. Oh, I'm glad I'm back. Oh, okay. Well, give me a second. Oh, alright. That's fair. Let me do a shared chat again with Poison. I know he had wanted it. Okay. We'll see if he takes it. 1 second, everyone. Poison!
Jesus, criminy bestie. Hi, bestie.
Apparently it's going great. Apparently my stream paused for a second. Like it cut out. So if you want to share chat again, we can. Here we go.
We were never really sharing chat. It never went through.
Oh. Oh, really? Shit.
Mm-hmm.
I was gonna say, if you have time still, I will be done pretty soon here with this, and then I could play some Fortnite with you.
Always have time.
Okay, cool.
Or we'll make time.
Alright. Well, it won't be for a little bit yet, because I want to get through this part of the story, but then after that,
So,
I'd love to.
can you test her playing Space Tycoon?
Space Tycoon? What's that?
Mm-hmm.
On Fortnite?
Kill aliens and you build a base.
Oh, that sounds fun. I'd play it with you. Okay. I'll be back. Mwah.
Okay. See you soon.
Alright, let's continue our game. So sorry that you guys got kicked out, but we are back in full swing. Hopefully it didn't close out of YouTube as well. Let me see. I haven't even checked my YouTube yet. Should probably do that. But that's okay, I can always re-upload it. Oh, it looks like it's still going. YouTube as well. Oh god, I can hear myself. No, we're good. Yeah, okay. YouTube's good. It was just Twitch. I don't know why Twitch does that sometimes. Okay. Iggy plucked a single bottle rocket from the box and held it up with reverence. Stop, you fool! Call off your goons.
After a long pause, Mr. Kerr flung up his hand with frustration.
Very well. You all head back for the night. It's been a long day. I'll handle these two from here.
Mr. Kerr sighed into the frigid air.
It's okay. It's just us now, Iggy. You can put that down. What? Like
With
this?
a nonchalant flick, Iggy tossed the firework into the hole.
Uh-oh. Ooh. Whoa.
With a growl, Kerr leapt at
Ah.
Iggy tried to twist away,
Eh.
but in the struggle they both tumbled over the side. Luca dove forward, bracing Iggy's hand just before it slipped.
Grab.
His grip was made precarious by the cold, wet snow. He could see Kerr further down, clinging to Iggy's coat.
Let go, Biscuit! You reckless child! What have you done? Luca, listen to me. Hold on tight and use the walkie-talkie to call them back. What channel do I use? It doesn't make a damn difference, they're always listening. If you do that, the clipboards will just haul us up and snag us both. The only way to get out of this is if Kerr's out of the picture. Just let go and save yourself. If he lets go, we both die. I don't want to die, but seeing the look on your face almost makes it worth it. He's kind of a fucking badass, hell yeah. Mr. Kerr, you've had a long life. Why don't you actually do something selfless and just let go?
Mr. Kerr gasped with insult.
Long life? I'll have you know, I can still play 25. You should have heard me sing the part of the Phileas Young.
With a wild look in his eye, Mr. Kerr began to hum a proud melody.
God. Dum dum dum. Dum dum. Oh god. Wow, can you believe this guy?
Luca's hand began to cramp. His voice began to crack.
Kurt, just let go! No can do. If you want to save your friend, you'll have to save me too. Luca, look at me. It's okay.
Luca felt Iggy loosen his grasp.
You aren't going to kill your friend like that, are you?
Every muscle in Luca's body burned.
I'm not his friend. Yes, you are. Nah, I'm just a no-good bully. Like you, Kerr. Iggy, no.
Luca felt his hand slipping.
No, 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 no. Stop, you guys. Fuck, this is gonna make me cry. No, no, no. This is really fucking sad. And I told you what you need to do with the bullies. I can't. It's your only way out of this mess. 2 birds, 1 stone. It makes sense for us to fall together. Wackadoos travel in packs.
A calm settled over Iggy's face.
Luca, let me do this.
Iggy's voice was colder than the bitter air.
Oh, he's just a
billowing from the chasm.
kid. Probably hasn't had enough love. Probably not treated the best. He just thinks that he's a waste, but you know what? It doesn't matter, okay? You can come back, you can learn, you can do better, you can try to be a better person. Especially as a child or as someone who's got a lot of, like, you know, ability to make things right. Fuck no, you can't let him go. Let me do the right thing for once. Okay, but like, Kerr's not worth that much, in my opinion, my humble opinion. Okay? He's not worth your life. We're refusing.
Luca had no choice but to
We're probably gonna
refuse
die.
Iggy's request.
I don't want to have
He
to
tightened
accept
his
it.
grip and reached for the walkie-talkie in his pocket.
Yeah, just do it. It's fine.
A
We'll learn
wild
more.
delight crept onto Mr. Kerr's face. That's a good lad. Now, radio for help. Iggy begged Luca with his eyes one last time, but Luca pressed the button and called out.
This story's gonna make me emotional as fuck.
We need help. Mr. Kerr is in danger. It wasn't long before they were once again surrounded by clipboards.
It's my waifu, Allie.
Hi,
Mr. Kerr sighed with relieved frustration. There you are. You really are a worthless lot, aren't you? Mirror, now. A clipboard dutifully produced an ornate ivory hand mirror, and Mr. Kerr began preening his tousled hair. Ah, that's better. Mr. Van Horn, I applaud your sharp thinking under duress. I'll put in a good word for you with the founder. Take them away.
The founder?
A swarm of hands overpowered Luca. The last thing he saw before a cloth bag was pulled over his head was the defeated look on Iggy's face.
Aw, I feel bad, but you know what, Iggy? It's worth it. Fuck!
I think this was one of those times where doing the right thing was the wrong thing.
Fuck! I knew it. I knew it. Well, we have Sly. And now we have Hum. Where does Hum go? We haven't found where Hum goes. Okay. Well, I guess we accept. Even though I don't want to.
Luca had no choice but to accept Iggy's request. With a quiet blink, Luca watched a teardrop sail down into the howling void. As his fingers slowly gave up, he met eyes with Iggy.
Shadow, I blame you. I don't know why, but I do. I don't know if I can do it. Wait, what? I don't want to. I know that it's just gonna end anyway. I mean, we know that the source is this big fucking gaping open hole to the middle of the earth or something. Ugh. No!
The two silhouettes were swallowed by darkness.
Oh, I know that. We don't even know where the source is coming from. I hate this. So we're definitely not going to have this be the ending, right? It'll be a different one where we get to save his ass. Well, we don't get to throw him in at all. I hate this. Luca, you should really step back. What? Quickly. Curious. But of course. Those fireworks of Iggy's must have been just the right amount of energy. We should get out of here before perennial harvest arrives. Not until you tell me what just happened. Your friend's sacrifice just saved this town. For a little while, anyway. How? Tempus liquamine is a peculiar substance. It can change the relationship between matter and time itself. But doing so requires unfathomable energy. In a closed system, that energy can only come from its surroundings. A useful side property of this property being, by adding precisely the correct amount of energy, one can create a cryogenic cascade. So the gunk makes things cold, and the fireworks made the whole freeze over. That's one way of putting it, yes. As dumb luck would have it, the fireworks weren't strong enough to generate a runaway reaction. I shudder to think what would have happened if that were the case.
We have some idea what that would look like.
Everything in the world would have frozen over. It will take them a good while to safely break through this and access the source again. If you know all of this stuff, why haven't you been helping? I have been, in my own way. Each of us has our role to play. Iggy's role, it turns out, was to buy us precious time. Mine has been to observe and wait. Wait for what? You. Me? Why? What's my role?
A fierce twinkle flashed in Nat's eyes.
Luca Van Horn, you are going to save the world. Now that
With a chuckle,
is a way to
Nat
end
turned and
the
walked
chapter.
west. Dumbfounded, Luca followed behind him, trudging through the snow. Every step taking him further away from everyone and everything he knew, and closer to destiny. To be continued in Beacon Pines, Pines Harder. Revenge served cold. Second time's a charm? Wait, that's it? This ends with a crummy cliffhanger just when it was getting good? I was even starting to like Iggy. No way. I refuse to be associated with
I knew it.
some never-ending parade of sequels. Let's go back and find something more definitive.
All right, this is where we will pause for the day. We're gonna leave this here, and then we'll jump back into it next time. I think next time what we're gonna do is we'll go back to this one. No, where are we at? This one, and do Sly. So we have tried the chill, and that got us frozen over at the treehouse. We tried the hard, and that got us frozen over at, like, while we were listening to Kerr's story. And then now we can try Sly interrogation. Door number 3. Sloth Fox's AoE fanfic. Head west. Iggy kicks Kerr off and lives. Yay! Hopefully we can find something that'll allow us to do that. So right now we have, we had to do accept or refuse. I wonder if there's a third option at some point where we can be like, accept, refuse, who knows? Because yeah, there's a third option here now. And obviously, things can break and branch anywhere. We might even get one that will break and branch from the very beginning. Who knows? But, for now, our only option is to go back and do another interrogation, which was where we started today, and where we'll start next time. Thanks for watching, guys! This was super fun. I am going to continue streaming because of Shadow. So this is going to be where I end my YouTube live and where the video ends for the game on there. But I'm going to keep streaming to Twitch. So if you want to keep watching and you are watching currently on YouTube, head over to Twitch if you'd like to see me play a little bit of... we're going to play Fortnite. I've been roped into it by Poison. It's not my favorite game, but it is really fun. So we're gonna head over and do that. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned for more of our story soon. Goodbye, YouTube. See you later. All right.